All right, so this section we're going to break up into a few different shorter videos. You'll see this is very similar to what we were doing before with congruent triangles, but once again doing this for similar. So what we're going to do is we're going to show that two triangles are similar, just like we did in the last section, but now we're going to do that using the angle-angle postulate, the side-angle-side, and the side-side-side theorem. Now notice that each of these include the similar sign. So it's the angle-angle similarity postulate, the side-angle-side similarity, and the side-side-side similarity theorems. And then the last video is we will do indirect measurements. All right, so that's what our goal is for this section, is we're going to use angle-angle, side-angle-side, and side-side-side. You're going to see it's very, very close to what we were learning before with congruent triangles. All right, so the first one is angle-angle, and this is very, very easy. If we have two angles that are congruent in two separate triangles, it's guaranteed that they are similar. All right, guaranteed that they will be the same proportion, the same ratio, guaranteed. All right, so all you have to do is show me that two triangles are the same, or I'm sorry, all you have to do is show me that two angles are the same, and then the two triangles are similar. So here they give us that S and M are congruent, and R and L are congruent. So then that means that triangle SRT is similar to triangle MLP. Now remember, when we write our similarity statement, the order for the first one doesn't necessarily matter, but the second one then has to match up. And since S and M were congruent angles, they were in the same spot. Since R and L were congruent angles, they're in the same spot. And then we know T and P are going to be congruent by the third angles theorem, and they're both in the same spot. All right, so all you need is two angles, and they are similar. That's it. Two angles, and are guaranteed to be similar. So first, let's look in here and say, using the angle-angle postulate, are the two triangles similar, and how do we know? Well, all we're given here is this one angle measurement. So here we're given that this angle, 45-degree angle, is congruent to this angle here. All right, so there's actually a few things that we can do now. If we really want to solve for this, we can solve for this the harder way, or we can solve for this the easy way. The easy way is we know that these two angles have to be congruent because they are vertical angles. So right now, yes, we can say that they are similar, and we can say that triangle RWS is similar to triangle VBS. All right, and we would use angle-angle. All right, now, one of the ways that we could have said is, since these two angles are congruent, and this we could say is our transversal, we could say that these two sides are parallel, which then also means that this is another transversal, and it would guarantee that these two angles are congruent. So you actually could show this in a bunch of different ways. But all you would need to do is show that the vertical angles are the same, and that's enough information. All right, and then the last question on this video is, are these two triangles similar? Well, here we have two isosceles triangles, so we can solve this a few different ways. I'm going to go ahead and solve for these two base angles here. So 180 minus 62, that will give me 118. And then since I know that these two angles are the same, I will divide it by 2, and that will give me 59. So that means each of our base angles in this triangle are 59 degrees. And since 59 does not equal the base angle of the other triangle, 68 degrees, it means that these triangles are not similar because they do not have congruent angles. So it's guaranteed that they cannot be similar. All right, so that's it for this video. And each of the videos we are going to break out and go through each of these three in their own videos. All right, so the first one's going to be angle-angle, the second one's going to be side-angle-side, the last one will be side-side-side, and then the last video will be going over the indirect measurements.